Here I have a 2021 Toyota Corolla, and I was doing the wheel bearing on the right rear, and it should be the same on the left rear. So I wanted to do a quick video on the how to do it and the torque specs. I do want to mention if it was on a independent suspension in the rear, so it was an SE model. It was a hatchback, but it should be pretty similar to all the other newer Toyota Corollas as far as torque specs. Like I said, I got it for this submodel SE, so it could be a little different. I'm not too sure. First thing I did was I checked the wheel bearing, and this one in particular was loud, and it was clunking. Maybe you could hear the clunking there. All right, and all I was doing was putting my hand here, and I was pushing in, and you could hear clunking. All right. Also, it could be howling when you spin the wheel. All right. So there's two bolts here holding in the caliper. They're 14 millimeter, and if you're lucky, the caliper will just pull off. You might have to do a rear brake maintenance mode if the caliper does not want to come off. And there's a bunch of good videos out there on how to put the rear brakes in maintenance mode. Basically, it's a mode where you have to put it in so you could retract the piston a little bit. So you could put in new pads, but this is you're only doing this so you could push in the piston a little bit and allow the piston to come off. So if it doesn't come off, put it in rear brake maintenance mode. And like I said, there's a bunch of videos on how to do it. Then you could just put your caliper back here. You could swing the whole thing in the back. And then you got your two bolts for the caliper bracket. They're both 17 millimeter. And then when you take that off, you can take off the bolts for the wheel bearing. All four of them are 14 millimeter. All right. I mean, that's about it. As far for the connector for the wheel bearing sensor, it has a little cover to protect the actual connector. So this little cover has 4 tabs on each side of it, and you have to pull that off, and then that reveals the connector. Here what I'm showing is basically you lift up on the tabs, like I said, 2 on each side, and then the whole connector just comes out. That's what the other side looks like. And just be careful, it's all plastic, so you don't want to break it. All right, and just remember how it goes, because I was having a little bit of trouble putting it back on. But once you take that off, there's a little tab you have to pull down, and then the whole thing just comes out, just pops off. All right. And then the only thing I will say is that the splash shield does come off with it. So be careful when you take off the wheel bearing, because it'll fall down. As you can see, I bent it a little bit when it fell down. And also the wheel bearing on this one, it is 2025 right now. And so it's only 4 years old, and it came out really, really hard. So I had to smack the back of the face of the bearing like 20 times until it finally popped off. Put your rotor on it, and then spin the rotor to see and make sure that nothing hits the splash shield, because here, as you can see, when I put it back on, it was close to the splash shield, and then you don't want to put everything back together, and then you're driving and then you hear a bunch of scraping. So make sure when you're spinning that rotor that nothing's hitting the splash shield. The torque for the hub bolts is 66 foot-pounds. And then the torque for the brake caliper bolts is 79 foot-pounds. And that's for the 17 millimeter bolts for the brake caliper bracket. As far as the smaller ones, the 14 millimeter ones for the piston, those just get them snug. I didn't get the torque spec because they didn't say. I couldn't find the torque spec on that, so you just get those snug. Don't go crazy on them. They're tiny bolts. And that's about it. The only other thing is remember to take it out of brake maintenance mode. Also, before you take off, make sure you pump up your brake pedal, because you pushed in the piston a little bit. You're gonna have a little bit of play in the brake pedal, so push it up, pump them up. And then this is the video I used to put it in service mode. So if you have any questions, just let me know and I'll try to help you out.